Welcome everyone. Long time no speak, no see, no everything. We are about to kick off LNR Sunday night racing. So it's been an eventful time frame, to be honest. Over the last couple of weeks. So last week I wasn't available. I wasn't here. You boys probably missed me. It is the qualifying session of round 7 in our team versus team category, logistical nightmare. And the money is going. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Today we're actually at, I think it's Koto. I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is a Japanese driving track. We are in Japan, Koto Driving Park, Yamagiwa. And the boys are racing with their Aston Martin GR4s as the first round event kicks off. Now, having said that, these boys only have 2 laps to do so. 1 out lap, and then of course 1 flying lap. The tanks will be full. No choices or decisions here. Whatever they want to do or make or cut, it is what it is. All fun and games. This is just going to be epic racing at its best. At the moment, we're watching. Let's check the boys out. Flavius off the bat in the circle, hitting it off with that. Whoosh! I still love that orange. EMR, Fluffy Pat, off the bat. He's going for his quick out lap. This man is ready, happening, wants to do it, gets it done. Pedal to the metal. Haven't seen him race in a while, so it's actually going to be good to watch him. Not far beyond him is Mr. GTA's Perry's. Then we have GTI, GTRSA, Mr. Frost, Vlakvark. Dino Cantino AM Racing, Mr. Slow, and then DMR Ja sitting in the 10th position over there. So the grid is full, 2 boys missing. Nonetheless, we're still gonna race. This is just gonna be epic fun. I missed last week's racing because, yes, I was out and about. Roller coaster, come on. So after round 4, I just decided I needed to go out. See what these boys do. This is a fast lap from him. From an onboard camera footage coming around that long left-hander, following straight down the line here. Front wheel lift, back wheel lift, and then you're gonna hit up a quick S section. At the curb. Use the other one. Oh, too much. That's gonna give him a penalty over there. Off the line. That is his lap. Absolutely ruined. Let's see if Perez is going to do something better out of that. Coming into the S's. This is where the boys are going to do it right or wrong the whole night long. Too much curb will just send you to the barrier. And then you're going to punish and pay for that. Punish and pay. Perez is making good. Everything looks good. Guy they say on the move and the guy that needs to be watched is Mr. Tino Cantino. He has been off the bat this whole season. Killing it storm by storm. Putting in the verbal abuse on all communication channels. Making aware that he is here to stay. Things are definitely kicking off. Things are definitely keen. So what's up, viewers? Say hello. Say welcome. Who are the boys you vouching for today? Let me know. Give me a shout. Tell me what you know, what I don't probably know, which is potentially a lot. Let's see. 140.3 by Perez. That is quick. That is phenomenally quick. Anyone beating that? Any other good times on it? Whoa, 139.5 by Dino. Off the bat, these boys are quick. Just look at where those charts are. Dino, Frost, AM Racing, Slow, Perry, CTI, Jazz. Oh, this is going to be epic racing. Please wait for Sprinkler. Okay, sir. We got a boy that is out of the spot. He's not in. Sprinkler is in. I almost said, almost kicked off the radar for him. Almost. He's the one boy that's doing the rounds here. He's sitting in. There he is, Mr. Sprinkler. He needs to put up a time. He came out, came back in. Thank goodness. Almost missed the boy, almost didn't have it. He needs to be fair. We have to be fair. Everyone has to put up a lap. So that at least it's all fair, love and war. Don't know how I missed that. Haven't watched it. Nonetheless. Fluffy butt at the back. See where Mr. Sprinkler can slot in. Doing his final curves. And nice. Not a big improvement, but nonetheless the race is gonna start. You're gonna kick it off. Oh, start the race. Yes. Hey, let's have a look where this goes tonight. This is kind of difficult, man. Once you get into the groove of hosting, communicating, being a commentator, too many things to watch. And the race is on. This is 6 laps at Koto Driving Park, Yamagiwa. Top some bow. Off we go. Will it be good? Will it be better? Look at the grid. These boys are stacked. Ready, set. And they're off. Good grid. No issues. Oh, one guy badly off the mark over there. Around the first X corner. This is such a long bend. These tires are screaming. But you gotta be cool. You gotta keep it simple. Keep it clean. Up those S's. Full throttle. Nose dive. And the train just follows. Oh, I love the sound when those cars goes past the barriers. It's just epic. Long right-hand corner. Don't go too hard, too quick, otherwise you will miss your point over there. Heading down the berg. Look at this train. Showing pace all the way from the front, hitting it off the bat. A second the gap already. Could have sworn this man has got no feel in the way he moves. Oh, 111. Going around the open. Boys are still very close behind him. There's a lovely battle creeping up there between third, fourth. Ah! In the barriers. Told the boys, those barriers are nasty. Don't know what happened there. That just looked like an incident. Too many people going through that corner. Was that a pressure situation? Is AM Racing off the bat? What the story is? Or is it just bad luck every single race? GTA is slow is being challenged by GTA is Paris. Him on team. Lots of GTS names I'm seeing at this moment. And look at these grey Aston Martins. Pure adrenaline. Horsepower. Currently we are on lap 2 and in the lead is DMR Dino Cantino followed by Frost. Then we have slow GTA is Paris, GTRSA we're currently looking at with his grey and yellow car and GMR GTI. Then of course we have Fluffy Butt, AM Racing, and then at the back of the pack we got Sprinkler, Flockvark and DMR Jazz. And these boys at the back are even having their own battles. making the dive, going through, making the move, sticking it, keeping it tight. Now it's all about exit speed. Exit speed. What you gonna do next? Who's got the line? Who's got the corner? Clockwork still has the corner. Good battling's brewing everywhere else. Ooh, I definitely see one here. Fluffy Butt making a move. He was a man on heavy potentials in the early late stages when he did his actual qualifying race. The unfortunate side is that he went into the barrier, off the road, into the tarmac, and that just killed him. So now he's making up positions, point by point by point. Lovely execution there. Inside and running. Now that's how you follow a car. Shits and giggles. Coming around the long left-hander. Doing very well at this moment. Because the leaders are off the chart. 1:39.8 by Dino on fastest laps. 3 more laps to go. 3 more laps. For those that you guys are not aware, there's just 2 races in a row. 2 in a row. So the first one is always a 1-make GR4 type class race. Short, sweet, and simple. You've got 2 laps to qualify, and then you've got a quick stint racing that you need to do. And wherever you finish in position, tail whip, does he correct it? Yo, instant. Thank goodness he recovered it. But he would be shaken over there. Blonde, James Blonde. Taken and stirred. I don't know. Where was I? So the boys have got a short stint race of the GR4s. Wherever they finish in position, that is where their grid start will be for the main race GR3. Now, of course, there's points across all over, so every single point does matter here. You get good points for your first race, and then you're going to make like a double stint points for your main race. Top of the block, team racing event is what counts here. It's what you and your teammate do. And talking about teammates, DMR Dino Cantino is leading the pack. To me, seems to be a normal trend, man. I've even missed last week's race, and this week we're back into that same trend. However, his teammate, AM Racing, is sitting in 7th position, in between the other AMRs, which is GTI and GTS. So is it comfortable, not comfortable, still challenging for positions? Cutting in, nice comeback there, but now it's all about who owns the corner, who gets the corner. Exit speed is always important here. Make sure you don't go too wide. Phenomenal. 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps to go by these boys. 2 more. DRSA fell all the way back there. Must have had a severe incident there. Severe incident. Running in a 10th. Very sitting comfortably in 3rd. Good podium there for him. But slow there in 4th. But a bit of a penalty. Fluffy Butt's chasing down. Every second counts here. Quick laps. Consistency. But you can't push too hard. The minute you push too hard, the car goes off the rails, into the corner, into the wall. And then you lose seconds, positions, everything. Momentum, you name it. It's all gone. I need to see something. I'm seeing something. Something needs to be moved here on my stream thing. That looks a bit better, people. Haha. It's hard to figure out things. Maybe I should put this over on the other side. Visual references. There we go. That's a bit better. Now we can see sponsors and we can see the live race on the map. And we can see logistical nightmares on the final lap, boys. Final lap. DMR Dino Cantino 3.5 second lead. Coming into the final S's on the uphill. Let's have a look and see how this man enters this corner. Going wide, full throttle. Slight brake. Making that nose turn into here. Getting the best exit speed out of there. Down the hill. Gotta get your brake marker on point. Bring in the nose. Throttle all the way out. Ah, that just looks magnificent. Fear on pace. Fear on pace. Fluffy Butt is slowly catching up there. Oh, he is within 1.5 seconds over there. Slow has got a penalty. He has got to shake that penalty. So that penalty could make him lose a position. Fluffy Butt could make a position up. You can see him wheeling in and wheeling in. Oh, it's less than a second. Well raced by the boys. Well raced. Dino 1, Frost 2, Mary's 3, Love, Fluffy Butt, GTI, Sprinkler in 7, DMR racing in 8, Blockford coming in 9, and for GTRSA, and then filling in the rear end is DMR Jazz. What a race! Thoroughly enjoyed that. That was wickedly cool, wickedly awesome. These boys had so much fun. I mean, lovely race, quick one, 6 laps, main race on its way. Go look at the race results over here. So, first place, DMRE, Dino, then GTA is fast. GTA is very, Mr. GTA is slow, DMR Fluffy Butt, DMR GTI, GTA is Sprinkler, DMR AM Racing, KBR Flockfart, GTRSA, and then DMR Jazz 126. I am going to take my necessary screenshot. And then while we actually do that, we can now go look at some of the highlights of this season. So, championship wise, this is where we stand at the present moment from a champion point of view. And of course, while we're at this champion point, you guys can have a look at what I do in the background. So, the DMR Trailbreaker boys are the boys that are currently leading the championship at this present moment. Wickedly cool, have a lot of space. And got things to do over there. Then, even from a driver point of view, we still have DMRE, Dino Cantina leading the back. Frost is not far behind them. Then we have Sprinkler, which is absolutely awesome, sitting there in the background. Um, Sprinkler just behind him. Berries we have. Then we have DKR DKP, who's not in here today, strangely enough. I mean, um, he's normally an oak that would be readily available to do some racing. He has been on and off once in a while, so next race is your GR3 race while you boys look at all the manufacturing things. I'm going to change some of the lobbies. Then I'm going to need to look at tire is 4, fuel is 3, 26 laps. Must be GR 3, soft, medium. Let's have a look. So next race is round 7. GR3, manufacturing car, racing soft tires, racing medium tires. The fuel settings is to 3. The tire settings is by 4. And then we have 26 laps of racing. So the boys are going to start entering into their positions. I am going to change everything so that I can change where who is. And then we can have a lovely race. So, let's be right back, boys. Where do we sit? Where do we sit? So, Tino Cantino was first. That I know for sure. There's no two ways about that. Count my chickens, no hatching. I don't give a damn. Then we have Frost. Then we had Betty somewhere there in between. Then we had GTA Slow. So many GTAs, boys. And then Fluffy Butt came in there. Oops. That's just in the nick of the eye. Then after Fluffy Butt, we had GTI, Sprinkler, AM Racing, Blockfark. Hey, that's your grid order, ladies and gentlemen. Grid order made, done, and dusted for the GR3 race. Dino Cantino, Frost, followed by Berries, followed by Slow, Fluffy Butt, GTI, Sprinkler, AM Racing, Blockfark. I'm missing a guy. Someone went off. There we go. Jazz, Flockfire, all berries, smoke. The boys are ready for racing. Let's kick it off. Ready to start. Racing soft, racing medium, racing 4. 26 laps. And off we go. Off we go. Gotta make it as good as I can. When I can. Ha ha ha. Okay. Get some juice. Season 7. Pro Pool. 26 long laps for these boys. Again, what do we have as a list of Lancers, Alphas, Italians, Ferraris? Boys are kicking it down today. Look at this grid order all the way back, just South African flags, head to toe. Sexy Alphas, McLarens, Ferraris, and the boys are off. Sit you at the back of the pack. Make sure everyone's clear. All nice and clean, all beautiful around the corner. No incidents, no corners. People are very well behaved coming into the first S's up the track. Whoa. Alpha out. Murdered himself. What a bastard of an accident that was. No clue how that happened. Alphas take each other out. What happened? That was just viciously ugly. Hope the boys are right. Light damages there, so the car will be seriously struggling to get back into groove over there. DMR Dino Cantino again off the bat in the shadow realm into the sunset. Blockfar's gone. Must be pissed off. That's an angry man if he goes off the line. Must be significantly angry. Any given time a boy disconnects or leaves the lobby is very angry. It's like a race ruining event. Circumstances and circumstances. At some other point with the severity of that accident probably causes us to red flag it. Something we are going to look into in the near future is to see whether we can red flag a couple of things. This incident happens, and when it happens, it just destroys your whole race. You can't come up, you can't make it up. There's nothing you can do to actually just gain from an awful back foot position. Heading into the second lap, grid is very, very divided at this moment, as you can see. Only the top 4, maybe 5 boys are within close contention, whereas the rest of the other oaks are struggling. Again, this could all be purely based just on whatever tires they have on hand. Are the guys at the back end running slower tires, which is your racing medium tires, or are they just conserving fuel? 26 laps is long, intense, but you know what? You gotta take it lap by lap. As we've seen over the last couple of races, and if I say last, we're talking about 7 races in general, the alphas overall have been so dominating, race by race by race. And that is probably purely just because of their fuel usage versus tire wear and all those little aspects. Straight line speed, it doesn't have. Like, none whatsoever. You can immediately see that AM racing is on the back of that alpha. Straight line speed, that alpha does not have. Looking at the inside, slow closing the door. Wide angle, up the aces. Definitely a battle here. I can't see any other on the map. Takes him on the end corner. Defending. 2 cars can go wide. 2 cars can do it. AM Racing is all over that alpha. That alpha is just covering every single corner the best he can. To the S's. Definitely not going to be his baseline. Oh, tap, tap, tap. If you can get a better close-up on this. Fighting for position here. Fighting. I love watching racing like this. This is when it really gets interesting. And there's another battle just there at the back between Fluffy, GTRSA, and DMR Jazz. Nonetheless, this is where the action is at this moment. Someone in the pits already. GTR is yep, the back markers went in. That is it. Get your mediums off the tires. You've got to use both tire compounds. Once that's used, once you have the other one, you can quickly jump on the fast-paced tires and just run it. Lap by lap by lap by lap by lap. 2 seconds a lap at drift is probably what you're going to lose over a short period amount of time. And as a refresher, let's just see, man, from a point standing position. We have these boys. I mean, AM Racing and Slow are fighting tooth and nail. This is not just positions, this is points as well. Points and pride, boys. Points and pride. Valentino versus Crest. GTA is Slow versus DMR boykies. Hey, it never stops when these boys race so hard. Unmistakably. AM Racing is trying every hook and nip and tuck to get about past that alpha. Somehow that alpha just dominates. Oh, slide tap, slide tap. Going on the outside now. He knows he has the speed. Straight line speed, that Subaru does have. And now he has the corner as well. So he can have the corner, he can have the... Well executed down the straight, takes the position. AM Racing is on a move today. Finally, the guy is probably thinking he has some good luck. In advantages, good race, potential, podium. But he's got 5 seconds to catch up now for any given moment that he's going to take up on any boy in the front back. Splits we have. Race. Right here. Only other one I'm seeing on the map at this moment is Fluffy, slowly catching up on GTI, running on the Alpha, Ferrari, which I still think is such a beautiful freaking livery. I mean, out of all liveries made for any given car, if Ferrari ever sees that, they need to see if they can do that. Because that is phenomenally gorgeous. Sounds good, looks good. So far, drives exceptional. Alpha off the track. Into the pits. Back to the front runner. Mr. Berry's comfortable 5-second gap between him and TMR AM Racing, but a 3-4 seconds deficit on that Subaru. Heading up there, a Coach Dave Academy livery decal. Looks exceptionally well. Very nice. Very wicked. Never been in a position to like do 2 different things at the same time. I'm very curious on how to do that. For one or the odd reason, I don't have any commentators on my stream today, but I will try and keep this as entertained as I possibly can. 1:33 as a fastest lap time for him. It's about a whole second slower than... can you control that? Yeah! These boys love crosses today. Look at the back. Fluffy back in. Hey! I have no idea, but it just seems like that corner has everyone's number tonight. Frost and Fluffy is going to challenge Alpha versus Alpha, top dog versus underdog. Don't ask me who is which dog, but nonetheless, outside line, yeah, that is a brave move, if ever I have seen one. There's Fluffy, but just gonna let it be. Quick, he is quick. Inside line, makes a chop. All about exit speed over there. These two alphas are going to bite each other on the hill. Entry, bit simple, not too much curb. Otherwise you lose the back end of your car, plus time. Coming down the hairpin, find your brake marker. And there's so many ways you can take this. You can go deep in, out, or you can go round out, faster out. There's too many lines. This is just one of those tracks where I'm probably good in sector 1 and sector 2, but this final sector is a pain. Because once you've hidden that grass patch over there, you will probably do that every single time. Because it will have your number. You will question how you do that. You will your fear will just be instantaneously there. So it lap 8 out of 26. Just under a third of the way. We've seen a couple of guys come into the pits, change their tire, coming back, working the most of what they use. I even potentially see the leader lapping the front back runners today. That is just how the change differs. And it's my winter, so I am getting very cold. My room's very cold tonight. I'm gonna run my heater so that it warms up my little office area. Frost is pulling away slowly but surely. Again, slow versus AM racing. Battle on again. You know, Cantino, Mr. Dino is in the pits. 50% fuel use. Going back on mediums. Leader of the pack. Still has it. Went into the pits, came out. Enough of a buffer to quit, get tires, and run some more. How amazing is that? He does have a slower tire at this moment, and Perez is catching up on him. However, Perez has got like one pit stop less than him, so it's a battle of the pit stops. That's for sure. Getting a better light here by me. Darker by night. Car review on the tube. I am watching. Hello, Mr. Honda. How you doing? Thanks for the watch, man. Appreciate it. That is so kind of you. Battles are close, but they're also spread out tonight. These two are boys are back in grass cutting. Hey. Times like these, it will just make your head shake. Tires are weak. Probably gonna go into the pits. Yep, pitsy went. Battles are strong. Those Ferraris look phenomenal still. GTA is Frost sitting in 7th. Oh, a guy I haven't really featured tonight, a Sprinkler. This golden purple McLaren. He's having a battle with Fluffy, which I probably suspect, yes, went in with the pit. He and Mr. Frost went in for the pit as well. So the McLarens is not yet pitted, it seems. They're going on long stints. Curious though. The fuel, can they do it? Does the tires last longer? Not my favorite though. I despise these McLarens. Always felt like you were driving on air or wet puddles the whole time. Nonetheless, Fluffy and Sprinkles has a lot of history. These boys always go out hard to one another, so Fluffy cutting brass again. See how much time you lose every time you hit the grass. Just too much. Does seem like there's a good battle there in front. It is probably again AM Racing. And Perez now. Now Perez has pitted, that's for sure. I can't remember if AM Racing did pit. But AM Racing is having the race of his life tonight. I can't even recall the last time I've seen him in the bottom 5, so Tonight there's a definite podium up for grabs at this moment. And then depending on how this battle goes with Perez, that's potential 1 and 2. A 1 and 2 for DMRE Trailbreakers team. That is phenomenal. Haven't seen that at all the whole season. No team has captured the 1 and 2 back to back at any given point. Is this a domination? Have a look on board on this man. Oh, that sound of that turbo just makes me itch. Love it. Slow is definitely in the hook up there. There is a three-way battle brewing up here. Probably not as intense as what I'm seeing here at the back, in between the mid-pack. And there's always so much fun between the mid-pack boys. Fluffy's as past Sprinkler at some other point. And then Jazz behind them, GTIE in fifth. Between these boys, there's a bit of a battle themselves, each one chasing the other one. Top 3 in a battle. Well, I would say mid-pack 3, like 2, 3, and 4 in a battle. Because Eno is miles ahead of the pack. I mean, look at that. 14 seconds. Unbeatable. This is what happens when you put a lot of time into your racing. This is what happens when you practice day in, day out, lap in, lap out, and all you want to do is be better, faster, and this just shows you what can be done. I am speechless. I started off season 3 and I would not have for any second thought that this man would put the times he's doing at this moment. Credit due. The credit is deserved. Back to racing. Oh, AMR and slow. These boys are not gonna stop. Not tonight, not any night. I just love it. Alpha versus Subaru. Lap 13, halfway through. Strategy still at play. Ooh, so many things that can happen. Inside line. Nope. Stayed away. Good idea. Coming back up. Following through to the hairpin. That is probably your next target location. If you can get it there, you can get it anywhere else. Again, different line used. Lost a bit of time there. Wow, help there by Aimam. More battles brewing here behind. In the pits, DTI. Just when I thought that was a battle. Two teammates, yeah? Well, opposite teammate. drive for one team, not in the same team. That sounds confusing. I try and explain that to myself and I don't even understand it. Think of it as a Ferrari thing. So we have different types of Ferrari. Red Bull A or Ferrari A, Ferrari B, Red Bull A, Red Bull B. They're still Red Bull, but they're different teams. Kind of what we're seeing over here. France did take that position. That's purely because Sprinkler decided to cut some grass. Lots of long hedges here on the track, left or right. So at any given moment you will see a car veering off the black stuff into the grass patchy area, shortening the grass to create a clean cut overview. Not sure why, as it doesn't seem like it creates an ideal speed and ability to win races. Back to more action. I don't know, these boys are not gonna let each other go. AM Racing is defending. Ooh. Yo. 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 Those boys went hard into that. Hard. Can't see that at all. It's the X 5 seconds. That was just one of those oh my goodness moments. Alpha went for the cut, made the cut, tapped the boy, and then they both went into 7 flat spins. And GTA is so slow coming out on top. Oh, that was well done with medium tire. Phenomenal racing. I wonder if he's on a different strategy than lots of boys coming into the pit. Sprinkler filling up with fuel, empty as can be. Again, plenty of boys will be able to go and pit at some other point, because I don't see them all going through yet. The most surprisingly one was Sprinkler. Probably went as long as he could endure with that car. Sounds so nice. Drives like shit. What's his fastest lap? Yeah, that's definitely not it. Back to the Ferraris. Haven't seen these boys in a while. 2 of them driving behind each other. Team trying to do the best they can at this moment. Where are they in the championship? The GTI is in front of GTS slow, and then GTR is I over there. Lots of good points, man. These boys are doing very well. Round 1, 2, 6, all the way through and through. They have a challenging car. That's all about challenges. We don't make it easy. Now this is interesting. How did I miss that? This is what happens when pit stops come into play. 9 laps of pure hard racing. Or is any one of these boys going to stop it? And if they are, who is? I'm going to keep a close eye on here. There's a battle there. Ah, Dino Gentino spins out of that corner. Whoa, that is just awful luck. Awful luck. That murdered his car significantly. Too quick on the throttle there. Just a bit too much grass. Again, grass cutting, boys. Doesn't work. Does not work. 10 seconds adrift now. He must be furious now. Now Perez has got a lot of time ahead of him. If he's got the fuel, if he's got the tires, then that is victory done, set, and sealed. Again, anything can go. This boy still might need a pit stop. He might need fuel. He might need more grass. Yeah, there we go. Just another patch right there, off the bat. That loses you 2 seconds, easily, easily. Back marker's working hard here. Here's a battle between Sprinkler and GTI. It's all a matter of where these boys pit. You can see how the field changes, how rapidly it changes. Let's go look at the telemetries, man. The berries up there in front. Dino Cantino is sitting there nice and comfortable. Then slow in third, Frost in fourth, AM Racing in fifth, Sprinkler, GTI, Fluffy, Taz, and GTR is a best laps for these boys. You can see most of them are running in the 32s, low 33s, and then a couple of 34s there, but I can believe it's probably a tire choice. Bit of mistakes here and there, glass cutting, and this is where the lap charts go. You can see how the boys move from point to point to point. Frost is picking up way better than what the other ones are. Position wise, you can see the gaps as well. So let's look at the gaps. I mean, Barry sits there in front, just going into the hairpin. 2 and 3, there's wide open space. Then we have 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8 is close to one another. These boys are racing very hard. So there's a bit of a battle brewing up on that side. And then you have 9 and 10th, which is Jazz and GTR is sitting there at the back. Hey. I like these new things though. I've never played around with GT Sport on these funny telemetries and what we're looking at and not looking at. That is in the pits. He needed fuel. Coming out on mediums, softer, harder compound, will be slower. There's no two ways about that. That's how close is he? I am racing, sitting comfortably in third position though. A couple of changes has taken place after the few pit stops. I am racing back to his podium spot. He makes no mistake, this is where he can end up. Did seem to shake that alpha a bit, so very, very comfortable at this stage. Six laps to go. 6 laps. Anything can happen. You boys have been watching the whole race through. Lots of lawnmower action. you want to use so much of that curve. That's why. Alpha is not doing fantastic on this track. Oh, very good. Stay out of trouble. So many battles here. I'm trying to find them. It's very hard. Some boys have got a bit of penalties. Fast and slow. So what can we talk about? With about 5 laps to go, this is race 7. Next week we got 8 and 9 and 10, so 3 more races to go, and the season is officially closed. Season 3 headed out 2 years in a row. Logistical Nightmares have been doing this back to back. Again, we will kick off season 4 probably after round 10. Gotta look at time, Christmas, all those lovely jazz where people want to go away. So all about planning and events, and when people will have good talks and chatters about it. But then again, we do a lot more than just this. Logistical Nightmares is not just about team versus team, and again, we love racing. This is what started the foundation of LNR, TvT. Couple of boys sitting at the background thinking, you know what, we want to race with our friends as a team and see who's the best of the best from a team point. And this is what we came up, very successful every Sunday night at 8 o'clock South African time, GMT. This is what we do. This is where we kick off on a platform called GT Sport. Then of course we have other races which we always eventful. Endurance epic racing every second week on Tuesday nights. VES Endurance been ongoing for 3 years now. 3 years. Next year will be year 4 that we've done VES Endurance racing. And this is not short endurance. This is like 2 hours of track racing constantly on a track. And with the new ACC, we've kicked up a couple of good events that we're doing. Again, ACC Mini Endurance on Tuesday night. Epic boys, we have good lobbies up and running. Anyone is welcome. On Wednesday nights, we do midweek racing. All the old Assetto Corsa cars. So anything that is not 2019, 2020, all the 2018 cars and below, we run on ACC back-to-back 30-minute stint races, followed by the Porsche Cup on Sunday night. And again, this is also hosted by the Assetto Corsa Competizione gaming platform, the new and wannabe in thing. So, you guys are willing and wanting to come and race, again, more than welcome. We open to anyone and everything. Entries and availabilities or all our event details are on our website at www.logistical-nightmare.com. Again, all contact details are there and you are free to join our Discord server. Simultaneously, I also need to go through and talk about our sponsors, no? So, as you guys have seen, this man is on a quick hard lap. Our sponsor is LNR. We have the main sponsors, which are Sky Coffee Co., local coffee company in South Africa, Randburg Raceway for all your karting events in Randburg, and G-ForceSim for all your gaming needs locally. Then for this season, on season 3, we have prize sponsor. Cubicle Power brings you fantastic power essential needs for even when you have no power. Coach Dave Academy, the new academy brought up globally by storm, whereby they not only do academy training on sim racers, but they also provide you good epic setups in Assetto Corsa Competizione. So go look and head up to that. Absolutely fun and fantastic. Last but not least, we also have Steakhouse Red barbecue sauce for your braai. Look, it's something only South Africans will know what a braai is. For those people that do not know what a braai is, we're talking about barbecue. Nonetheless, I'm having a look at this battle. At last position, two boys, Daz and GTRSA. Alpha versus Ferrari. Great move there by GTRSA. There's battles everywhere. Well, not really, but everywhere where you do get to two drivers eating up the storm, there is definitely a battle. Oh, Alpha going very wide there. This to me is very interesting. Just looking at the race telemetry. Tino Gentino went off somewhere around about lap 20. Lost about 10 seconds. Of course, Berry's had to go and pit, but the man is on medium tires because he needs those tires. But he is losing probably a second a lap to Tino. Going to be happy and settling in for second place. Tino Cantino is going to win this series or this race by far. He's the only one that can make or break it. Third place, however, getting very interesting. Because Slow is once again all over AM Racing. And just did a pass on the outside. Is the man having problems? Is he struggling? I don't get it. Podium position lost. Must have made a silly error somewhere. But he is struggling because now he has got frost all over him. Two teammates is now racing for that extra position that they need to win. And this is where we're going to keep an eye on because these boys are fighting. Fights all over. Battles everywhere. The race is never over until the fat lady has sung. And believe me, the fat lady has not sung yet. AM Racing is going to have to defend his life down for the last and final lap coming through. Two long epic corners. Taking that line. Inside line, look. Nope. Not happening. Few more corners, few more trips. I'd love to see this man's almost there. Nope. Battle of note. Frost wants it. Frost makes the break. Oh, breaks in deep. Very, very deep. AM Racing keeping a cool head. Taking it back. Tino Gentino wins it, followed by his voice. I see Disco dancing there at the back. Nonetheless, Betty's coming in second. GTA is slow in third and final podium. AM Racing is going to be in fourth. Frost and Sick trying to make daring moves there in the last couple of corners. And another battle here as well. Oh, more grass cutting. Ah, he's probably going to get that. Yeah, he is. He is. Sprinkler takes six. Fluffy seventh. DMR GTI in eighth. Ninth, we have GTRSA, and 10th position, final crossing the line, DMR Jazz. Well, that was absolutely good fun. Look, got a bit boring in the middle. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The boys raced very hard, raced very well. And of course, victory goes to DMRE Dino, taking pole position, fastest lap, two races, two victories back to back. Let's have a look there. DMR, Dino Cantino, very slow. AM Racing, Frost, Sprinkler, Fluffy Putt, GTI, GTRSA, and then DMR Jazz. Since that was epic racing. Next week we have round 8, which is going to be phenomenal as well. So next week, round 8, GR4 will be Ferrari. So we're going to see a couple of new Ferraris on the track. And then the guys are going to hit out with their manufacturing car. Track of the episode is Autodrome Lago Maggiore, is what we call it. Again, sponsored by all our fantastic sponsors: Sky Coffee Go, Randburg Raceway, G-ForceSim, and then our prize sponsor for season 3 at Logistical Nightmares, Team versus Team, Round 3, Season 3, Cubicle Power, Steakhouse Red, and then Coach Dave Academy. Thank you all for watching. You have a good evening. See you next week. Have fun. Good night. God bless. Bye bye.